Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good morning. Sorry. I was just talking Fantastic Four because Pedro Pascal, I heard, is going to be Reed Richards. I don't know how I feel about that. My voice is a little froggy for whatever reason. Also, I'm working on, I've been sitting on Photoshop for 2 days trying to craft a thumbnail for um, the first episode of Project Genesis. Um, yeah, I think I got one pretty in the bag right now. I really just have to get on my laptop real quick and put on some finishing touches and send it to myself via Dropbox. But after that, it's pretty much done. And so, if you're new and you're watching and want to know what I do with my thumbnails, for example, I basically take my thumbnails and I make a generic thumbnail for the whole time. So, like, if I'm streaming Project Genesis and I'm exporting that to YouTube, every YouTube VOD, which will be a VOD on YouTube, will have the same exact thumbnail for Project Genesis. It would be very specific for that specific one. They'll all be the same. They're all like kitted towards the aesthetic of that this mod pack supplies us. So I'm working on that one. I pretty much have it done. Like I said, I just gotta do finishing touches. Just haven't gotten around to it. My phone is pretty much fucking dead. That sucks, but hopefully it charges up. So I have that, and then last night I streamed, and I was like, dude, why don't I just call this like Cozy After Dark, right? So like after it literally is exactly what it says it is. So it'll be me at night playing this. And it'll just be a different vibe, right? I'll be playing Minecraft music, or maybe I'll venture off into something else. I played Minecraft music for it last night, and it worked, but it didn't seem like there was, I don't know, the energy just didn't seem the same. Part of it is because I at the end of the night I smoke weed. Um, as I'm from Vermont, it's very legal here, and I have a dispensary 5 minutes from my house. So, I'm in that mode. I'm super duper relaxed, and I'm really just chilling. And when I'm like that, when I'm chilling like that, I really, the last thing I want to do is sit here and just ramble on about shit all the time. Um, you know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to sit here and talk about every little thing. Last night, I think it was a little worse for me because I literally just didn't talk the entire time, pretty much, and I just vibed out. So then, uploading it as a VOD, who's gonna want to watch an empty VOD? My idea is to get the word out for what the point of it is, and let it be a thing, because like, as much as I want to stream, I still want to do my thing as well. I don't want to like do everybody else's thing. So yeah, so we're in the works of also doing a Cozy After Dark thumbnail for this mod pack and stuff like that, and we'll talk about that as time goes on. But right now, we're catching up to Chosen, and we're gonna work on some Botania with tech and gather some resources, resource get. So I'm gonna play Chosen. I'll leave the Minecraft music going unless it gets obnoxious. Bear with me. So when you see me standing here like this, or not even on the pause screen, I'm watching Chosen, and that's just how it is. I'm a visual learner. Helps me get through it, through what I'm doing, and this mod pack is also very, very unique. So for me, it's very different to be doing something like this. So here's Chosen. I'll be here. I just want food to be something I don't have to fucking battle over. I'm thinking that this is done. I do want to kind of get to farming these again. 555. Oh, this is hemp. So this is probably 555 as well. This is 687. 687. We'll grow another guy in there. We want to get these to the highest level possible. I think I'm gonna take bamboo out of here and put it in a spot where I could duplicate. I do want to see what this sugarcane can give me, and I do want to see what these carrots can offer. I want to breed them. I'm breeding things over here so I can get a better crop, you know, in the long run. So like sugarcane's almost pretty damn close to 10, 10, 10. This one is, and I would imagine this one's probably pretty similar. Oh, it's 5, 5, 5. So that one's 10, almost 10, 10, 10. That means there's a likelihood that I can get a 10, 10, 10 or close to it, which means that when I duplicate it, I'll get a lot more from it than the usual stuff. So yeah, there's that idea. We'll put some fertilizer on this guy, give him some nutrients. But yeah, the idea is to get these guys to make a little sweet love and to grow something spicy. 5, 5, 5. And he did go in the center, which is exactly what you want. This guy is grown. Guy is not quite grown. Okay, I can leave. I pretty much leave those alone now. This guy is not quite yet grown. I've given him the nutrients and stuff, so I'm gonna let him rock. And these trees are pretty good fucking trees, to be fair. I get about, you know, anywhere from 30 to 40 wood from these guys alone. And these guys are all just 1-1-1s because I just wanted to. I did this to just grow carrots. So I am gonna remove them. And I am gonna remove these guys. I don't really need them. I have the plants now. So I think what I'll do also is once I get this tree in here growing, which let me look at him. I'll give him some fertilizer. Once I get this one guy in here going and I see what he's at, if he's a higher number, I'm going to take him and I'm literally just going to start duplicating trees over here. That way I can, you know, that could just be done. I don't have to worry about it. Tate Tuckthim. I'm not sure how to say that, but hopefully I said it correctly. Hi, how you doing? My flax seeds grew. Fantastic. So we'll plant some more of those. This is just string, really. I do want to make. I do want to utilize all this space I have for literally just for farming. So that'll happen in time, and I do want to capture some bone meal. You know, get some bone meal going as well. What is this? I'll make some slabs. I don't need them because I have them in my inventory out yonder, but it is helpful to have. So I'm really considering removing this tree right here, to be fair. I'm doing stuff while that guy over there grows because it's basically my next step. I need him. But I am going to remove this tree, which might be more problematic than I'm thinking because of all the fucking fences. Just to clear the area so I could, you know, come in here whenever I need to. This way, so I can create an entrance this way and not have it be the one I currently have, which is just like, you know, just chilling. Yeah, this is definitely going to be annoying. This is what vein miner would be about. I do think I'm going to have to. Let me look. Chosen did mention it. I don't remember what he said. I think vein mining is in here. Obviously, I'm not capitalizing on it if it is. Originally, I didn't use it at first when we first started this, anyways, because of the fact that I was literally starving. When I first started this pack, it was like survival of the fittest. Like, you got to figure it out, do some shit, think outside the box type stuff. It's not quite like that anymore. I kind of have like food I'm pretty set with. Water I'm 110% set with. I've got buckets and I stole the water source, and just now I just have the water source out there for infinite water. Which makes life a bit easier. I should be shearing these. Fucker. I should be shearing those leaves. Let me climb down then. Oop, or fall down. Either way. I'll climb back up and I'll just shear the shit out of them. I'm wasting that ability, right? I could be, I said I want to capitalize on bone meal. I could be capitalizing on bone meal as we speak. But I was, definitely wasting that potential. So let's take a stack of wood just so I can climb. We'll do 2 for shears. Shearies. We don't really need torches. We don't need these lanterns. This stuff is in here for progression. I'm not going to get rid of that because I'm going to be using it. Water, shears to shear, obviously. Enchanting table, I haven't figured out where to put that yet, so. Sorry, I'm texting my wife. She gets to work significantly earlier compared to me. So I did reach it. She does text me when she does get to work, as I request. But yes. I have a ton of watermelon, and the reason I consume watermelon in this so much is because watermelon in this also hydrates you. So I'm really getting a double whammy. It's not the most, efficient food, but I am getting some hydration and some food, so that I'm not spending a bunch of time, sipping out of the water flask and then having to worry about the fact that I need to eat. And I did make a bunch of bread though, just because I have that access. I don't think I'll always be, eating watermelon, but who knows? If I get a backpack and I just keep growing this watermelon, I'll just get an automatic feeding upgrade, and I won't be dealing with it. I do keep water bottles handy, and that's because sometimes my hydration will go down, but my food won't. So I can't eat watermelon to bring that bring that back down. So then I end up needing to drink water out of the bottles. I could take these down. Would be really beneficial as a magnet right about now. But we'll deal without it for now. It's fine. I don't even know if there's a magnet in the game. In this mod pack. It feels like every time I look, there's like more fucking leaves or some shit. There's like a whole nother section I just haven't gotten to. Like this over here. Some of this stuff I can do from the ground though. Like that stuff I probably could, but I'm already up here, so I might as well do it. I also have noticed that I feel like I'm going through my tools a lot more. I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe I'm just using them more. Like my axe, I'm probably using more now than I typically would, I guess. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just in my brain, but personally, I think I am. Okay. Yeah, like a magnet would be dope right now because then I could just like just turn that shit on and all this stuff would be in my inventory. I wouldn't have to be running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to collect it all. Pokemon. But eventually I'm gonna, I'll get into more tools and stuff. I know this probably is not the most enjoyable experience to watch because it's one of those like what feels like to me anyways pretty grindy is what I'll say. Where I'm, just grinding for resources like simple shit like food as food's usually the grind in Minecraft, but it's not as harsh as it is in this mod pack. This mod pack, when I first started, I literally had no food to the point where I got to this. I didn't see all that until I watched Chosen. Um, so I could have used that, but I literally just spawned in like 32 apples just for enough food that I'm not like dying of starvation. Um, but yeah, I need a shovel. I think I have one somewhere. I'm sure I have one somewhere. I also could use an axe. Let me axe. We'll do this. And because we haven't gotten our hands on diamonds yet, certain things are very not so fun to come by. Like like iron. I have iron, but there's not a ton of iron in the world for me to just like stumble across right now. But I do have it. But I'm like nervous of just using it because I don't want to just plow through my iron and have nothing. You know. I will make this a full block. I think I might extend this. I don't. Yeah, the doors won't. It won't affect the doors. It'll just take away this rainbow pinstripe shit. All right. So I might not even need. Yeah, look, I got that. Got that in the bag. And we'll do that there. Upstairs now. We have access. And maybe I'll go get some cobblestone. I'll just put the cobblestone here just for the look of it. One good thing about this simulation area is that everything I do in it is saved like you would expect, and then I literally can just like fold it up at the push of a button and it just disappears. And then when I want it back again, I'll just bring it back. So I think that's pretty awesome. Also thinking in my brain, obviously, that there's potential for a cobblestone generator in this pack, and the only reason I'm assuming that is because it's not that cobble's, hard to come by, because it's truly not hard to come by, but it definitely is one of those resources that I have to go and really explore for. It doesn't come in as abundance, even in the map, as you would hope cobble would. Unless I just haven't gotten to that point yet, which I probably haven't, but I have to like go back and I have to go on like cobble runs just to get cobble. For now, and I ideally I really don't want to do that. What is this? Hanging roots? That's garbage, man. That's just trash. That's what that is. I do have to go to work at 9 today, which means that I will. Well, there's all this stuff area over here. I could just extend shit. I do have to go into work at 9 today, which means that I have to get off a little early today, which is not necessarily problematic, but I have to get off by like 8:40 today. And unfortunately, I won't be getting back on. I do have to babysit tonight. Until 8:30. I get out of work at 5:30, and I'm going straight to someone's house, and I'll babysit their kids until 8:30, and then I'll be home. And chances are I'm probably not going to want to get on my computer and stream. Not that I don't want to, but ideally, I would enjoy doing something, with my wife. Whether she might end up just going to sleep, but I might just play COD and just relax. I might work on some Photoshop. The whole gambit. There's some things that I could be doing. Because if I'm streaming now, I don't need to stream later. That's one of the reasons I stream in the morning is because it's the best time for me, but also because it's just conducive for me. At night, I tend to just be less motivated for whatever reason. I think it's because I smoke, and I'm tired by the end of the day. So I'm not going to blame it all on just my consumption of marijuana, but by the time I get home at the end of the day, I'm fucking exhausted. But, one day the idea is to be able to do this every day, right? And not have to pick and choose between, do I want to sit here and stream, or do I want to, go to work, whatever. Streaming one day, hopefully, is just built into my schedule. And that is dope. So I am going to take this cobble out and just replace it with wood. Just for the look of it, I think it looks better. And I want to utilize this cobble because I have none left in another area. Okay, while my fucking pick broke, I'm going to go check on this guy. It looks like he's grown. He unfortunately did not do what I needed him to do. So I am going to give him the injecto of sustenance. So I'll give him some hydration to what he needs. I don't have bone meal on me, but I can give him some seedage. He's still got 160 fertilizer in him, so he should grow pretty well there, and that should be all good to go. And then this, I'll put these leaves in. I wonder if I can put moss in there. No, it doesn't seem to be the case. I could probably put a rose bush in there, though. Let's just see. I could probably just do this. Yep. Moss does work in there. Rose bush also does work in there. which might, yes, I need to go get a pickaxe, which might put me in a position where I could just fill that with moss because I have a ton of it. Let's get a pick. Just one. And we're gonna collect all of our moss. I don't foresee myself really needing to use this moss much. And the world is full of it, so chances are I really don't. It's one of those resources that at this point it's just, there's such an abundance of it that I don't think I'm actually gonna need to utilize that resource. Let me get some dirt as well. Dirt. And we'll put this guy here so we could just walk on up. And yeah, I'm taking so much time and energy. Like there's this looming thing in my head that's like, oh, you really don't need to be doing this to this area because it's just, all it is, you know, this place to grow shit. And I'm like, well, why wouldn't I? You know, like, why wouldn't I take the time to sit here and do this? It's my area, right? I care about it. It doesn't go away, so that's my philosophy on that, right? I would do this. I would take care of this area any other time. If it was anything else in normal Minecraft, I would definitely be taking care of it. So I'm just not. Yeah, that's that. I don't like this, but I don't really know what I could do about it. So I'm just gonna let it rock. Allium, don't really need. I want these trees to breed into trees, right? I do want to examine this guy and make sure he's 857, which is not as good as this one. Better than this one. They did breed into a good crop set here, so he's grown. I'm gonna take that seed and I'll take this guy. I'm just gonna plant him there because he is 857 and he is 1069, which means that the crop I get out of this should be significantly better this time around. I'm hoping that's another tree. And he's 687 and 687. They're the same crop. That's why I duplicated them and then put them in there together, hoping that I would be able to get some better numbers out of them. Okay, so we did this. We got this path down. Path is immaculate. We have 14 more cobble. I do want to go on this side over here, as I think it looks a little worse off without the cobble here. And we're just doing cobble all the way across because I obviously looked at the dirt and I was there and I was like, yeah, that looks worse if I don't add the cobble to it. So we'll add the cobble down here as much as I can. And that'll be that, and we'll extend it as we get to that. And then this, I will put dirt there as well. So yeah, it's looking a lot better in here. A lot better. So there's that, right? So we're just gonna go slam a bunch of shit in our inventory now. Start moss. Oh, let me get that moss back. I'll take this moss and we'll put it in where I need it to be. You know, in the things. You know, in those thingamajigs. You know what I'm saying? So we have some shears. Hydration cell I'll keep on me because I feel like I'm going to keep going back to that thing and working on it. This I'll keep in my inventory so everything I look at's not being fucking examined. And we'll craft a stack of these guys. Did we get those? This storage is really good. It's really cool. It's really useful. Early game storage. I don't like how I can't search through it. So I don't have sticks. Let's just take a stack of this because wood is not really scarce. And we'll just store those. We'll crop stick our way through and we'll get another stack of crop sticks. I'm not worried about wood. There's no lack of it. There's no lack of supplies for wood. So I'm okay with using it up. And we finally got what we need. We got that terra wart though. I'm gonna break that just so it's a normal piece of dirt here. And we'll put this moss right through the machine, and that'll spit out our bone meal. It's not really a good conducive thing, but and we're gonna put these over here. For the sake of duplication. We have 5 of them. I don't remember the 6, 8, 7. Remember that's what both of them are, so I'm not really stressing. And I might go get myself some fertilizer. It's better than bone meal. Bone meal is just like bone meal helps. It does what it needs to do, but it's also harder to come by. But this might be more challenging to come by. I just happen to be coming by it more. I'll fertilize 3. Takes about 3 3 little things of fertilizer for that to actually be successful in filling it up. And I'm gonna take all these crop sticks down. This is initially where I got all my crops. This piece right here, this was for sugar cane, so. So we'll take all these crop sticks away until I need them again. I obviously have my tiny little breeding farm over there. That is what they call it. We breed crops here, not animals. No animals yet. I haven't seen a single animal in this, so I would imagine that there's probably not actually animals in this just because of the nature of it. So 877, and this is 531, and this is 531. So what we're gonna do, and this is 877. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this guy, and we're gonna take this guy, and we are going to crop stick that. We're gonna plant him there and plant him there, and then we're gonna take this guy and just get him out of here. And we're not going to put this crop stick there because then he will continue to spread. This guy, I have a strong feeling he's going to be what I want him to be. And this guy looks like he's just wheat. We got a carrot here. 2, 3, 3. So we do want to take this carrot out of here. And I think this is the carrot. 2, 3, 3. And then they'll breed up. And this guy will be a little better. And then I'll put him over here and vice versa. You know, we'll keep that trend going. The idea is just to one. I'm seeing what this is the sugarcane. I'm just seeing what sugarcane can offer, and make sure I don't miss anything with it. Carrots. I'm trying to get carrots for sustenance, and then trees. Obviously, I'm trying to get trees for trees. So this is spruce. I'm just gonna break that because I don't want that, and I can tell you that I don't want that. So yeah, there's that, and we got this guy right here doing his thing. So now I think I can. I think my best method here for him might be to duplicate him. So I'll do this right here. Put these on this. And then I'm gonna safely assume I need this snow block. And hopefully I didn't just like screw myself over by doing that, but oh god. Snow block. Um and I'm just gonna put this here. Um and the only way I'm gonna know, let me see. Okay, so it doesn't seem like the terror is just going to reproduce and breed like I want it to. So we did waste the potential for it, but doesn't mean I can't get that terror back. So I do have. I don't have the terror. I thought I collected it. I did and ate it for a quest. So then. Oh no, I didn't eat it for a quest. I used it on this. So I want to see what Chosen does now. We'll make we can I think we can make this a 15-15-15 or 5-5-5 at least something. Yep, we could do this with a 15-15-15. Terror. Now it's a 15-15-15. We can go slap this fucking guy down and we'll get him going. Hydrate, hydrate, and fertilize. So he's gonna grow up. He'll be a big boy. He's almost at his almost max growth. I'm not really sure how that's working, but sure. If it says it, then it must be true. Might be the stat stage though. And then we still have this guy over here. Either way, He might not. He is terrible already, so he might grow. He might continue. This is definitely a sapling of sorts, and I got another carrot. He's 7.5. What is this? A carrot? He's better. I think it's this guy. Yep, sure is. I'm gonna water him. And I'm hoping that this guy is a sapling. I don't. It's not a necessity that I have a sapling, but it would be quite nice to have like a amplified tree farm. Like these are good. Don't get me wrong; these trees are fine, but something bigger, something more, something stronger is what I need. And I love this crop analyzer. I don't love it because I can't fucking see anything when I use it. All right, so we'll go put this in. I have about 20-ish minutes. Before I have to like let my dog out and do that before I go off to work, because my wife isn't coming home today because I have an hour break today versus a half-hour break, and so that means that I'm on. His name is Goose. I am on Goose duty today, making sure he gets outside. So. And I'll keep this hemp in here. I'm not really sure why I have it. And I don't want to really get rid of it and then be like, why do I have hemp? So when my brain catches up and I figure out what I was going to do with that, then we'll deal with that. And this hoe can go back. I don't think I need that. We'll watch Tozen. Damn. Of course I don't have cobble, right? And I need cobble. Yep, what a shock. Looks like we're going to go grab some cobble. Sorry, I'm wasting time. I'm sure Chosen will jump down that line of things here. I'm not really sure what that goes into. And I don't want to make it and be like, oh, where am I supposed to put this? For the time being, this will have to suffice. I've dug the fuck out of this. It's a lot of andesite. Take these. mostly to get them on my fucking way, but I'm sure they will be put to use some point. I feel like that's the thing with Minecraft mod packs is like there's so much shit in them, but you're never, unless you've played a mod pack, you're never gonna know what like you really don't need and what you could use. Like for all I know, I could be making stone fucking slabs all the time for whatever machine I need and for some fucking reason. And I now just have random stone slabs that I didn't have to take the time to fucking make. Anything that you can do to make life a little easier when you're playing a mod pack, do it. Chances are, if you need something once, you'll probably need it again. Automate it. That's a golden rule. I don't follow that rule too much because there's some things that just don't need to be automated, but there is a handful of things that could use some automation. And when you automate things, you just have it. It's just there. If you could do it, it's just there. Just make sure you can do it. Because one thing with games like this, Satisfactory and stuff like that, is there's a lot of automation that you can do, but a lot of people kind of underestimate for example, the amount of power you're going to have to harness to be able to do these things. Like I can't just automate a bunch of shit and then not have the power to be able to like keep up with it. Oh, I got 64 cobble from that. What? It's got to be fake. No, it's not fake, but yeah, I feel like you never know what you're going to need, and if you automate it, then you're always going to have it. Just make sure that you have the power to do that. And eventually I'm going to level these, boom, 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 and just give myself this zone to operate under I'm not going to fill this with all my machines. Eventually all this stuff is just going to be different things. This isn't always going to be this because right now I'm literally just there for aesthetics only because I used it once and I never used it again. So, okay, so we need to make an apothecary, which might be easy. Maybe. So we want to wait till one of these is fucking red so we can make a red flower. So red dye and a mushroom, which I'm pretty sure I can make. I better have a fucking mushroom. I don't, but I have mushroom sacks somewhere. Let's go dupe this guy. Oh, I want to keep streaming so bad, but I fucking can't. I can't. So we got more of these. Sick. Terror. Mushroom. Sick. Which means we need crop sticks in order to do this, right? Crop sticks. And some fertilizer would be nice. See, Chosen used this on something different, but I'm thinking I might use it on this mushroom just so I can get this shit done. He saved it for something else, but he used it on that, and I didn't. I feel like in that category, I was definitely one step ahead of him. And we'll hydrate the fuck out of this guy. And he's just vibing. It's kind of a waste, I think. I mean, it's just going to sit here and by the looks of it, not dupe, so... kind of wasting it, but, you know... What are you going to do? Whatever. Hopefully that lasts long enough where I can... I can figure that out, so... We may have to get another poppy in our hands. So we made that. Yeah, let's go get a poppy. If we can find one. Actually, I might have seeds for it. I might want to fucking slam a poppy somewhere and grow the fuck out of that thing too. I feel like I do somewhere. My attention deficit disorders make me do this, by the way. If I don't do it this way, I'll look at the same ones 15 times. It's not looking good on the red poppy. No red poppy. I'm thinking if I can't find one in here, I bet you I could breed an orange and a yellow together. I don't think I'm going to find one here. I'm pretty sure I stole them all. So let me grab, I know I'm wasting time and I know that I don't have a lot of it left as far as the stream goes, but there's just things that need to be done. It's as simple as that, and I don't really know what you expect. That's not done. So let me come in here, get an orange, tulip, and a dandelion, and I guarantee you I can make a red poppy. Orange tulip. If I don't see the orange tulip down here, I definitely have seed for it. Purple tulip. I know I have dandelions. I'm not even looking for them. Orange tulip. And a dandelion. I'm just going to put the hemp in there, I guess. And the brown mushroom. And this. And this. And that. And this. I'll keep this out because I need that. Let's go get breeding. So I'm going to get some fertilizer for real this time. I'll take the 64 stack because the other one is going to give me 3 on one and none on another. And we're just going to breed this guy over here. Dude's grown. He is not accepting any more fertilizer today. Okay, so then we'll take a crop stick, we'll place it there. We'll get a yellow. Not enough seeds. Fuck. I think I have 4 yellow dandelions as well, so of course I'm not grabbing them, you know? I wonder how I don't know if you could just make things seed bags automatically. I'm thinking that I can't, but boy, would that be handy. So I'll get these guys going. Pretty confident in saying that they will breed into a red one. I don't know what else they would breed into, unless only thing I can possibly think of is them duping each other. Like so, like I'll get another yellow one or I'll get an orange one in the middle. It's honestly not that bad. 10, 9, 11. And this is 6, 8, 7, and that should be the same. So we'll break this guy. Break you. Break you. 10, 9, 11. So we'll throw that in there. Fertilize. Water. And we'll look at this guy. And he's not fully grown. And I'm not quite sure what he is. He kind of looks like them, so I'm thinking that maybe he is them. This hemp. This guy, I'm not really worried about what he's doing. And then this guy is also not grown, but this is probably because he needs some sustenance. You know, you gotta take care of your kids once in a while. Yeah, so I'll take this, holy fuck. I'm excited to see what these guys end up being. 15, 15, 15. They're just duplicated, so it's just 15, 15, 15 for now until I expand that. So this is what we're working for, the red wheat without working for the red wheat. We're doing a wraparound. Um, so that the red flower I wanted, I definitely could have had already. Well, the more you know, right? You live and you learn. Biotech. We'll get these mystical white petals. Maybe I can get this in a different way, though. No, not really. There's only one way around it. And we'll turn this guy into petals. That's what we need. And I honestly might make this chest this stuff. So mostly so I don't just like use it up. Because it's for a very specific thing versus not being a very specific thing. So these mushrooms be growing though. These flax seeds be growing though. Let's see if I got a mystical or a red flower in here. Orange tulip break. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a red flower in the next 2 minutes. Unless this a rose bush classifies as what I need. No, it doesn't. It just gives me red dye, which is not what I need. Not quite. Let's see. Mystical red petal. 1, 2, 3 of these. But how do I get these? That's my question. I mean, if there's another way to get them, there's not. Nature essence, which means I need nature seeds, which means I need to do all this. Jesus crikeys. I mean, I could double check, but I'm pretty positive I don't. Yeah, I don't have that. There's no storage. Oh, there's storage in here. Nothing that is really useful. Nothing. Okay. Take my sign back. I'm just gonna look at, see if what's happening over here. Lord knows. What if I give him fucking fertilizer? Water. Might be able to see in a minute. I don't need to leave. I mean, I'll give myself 5 more minutes. I just need to be out of my house and in my car by 8:50. Imagine I'm looking through here and I find one fucking thing I need. I mean, the only other way I can see this panning out is if because I definitely didn't check all these chests over here. Not over here. Over yonder. So the only real way I can see this panning out is if I go this route and find 2 more of these. If I find, because I definitely didn't find all of them, I don't think. But if I find 2 more, then I'm pretty much set. Which I'm pretty sure I looked in every one of these ones at least, bare minimum. So I might have to go up. Yeah, so let me collect a bunch of these useless beehives. Just turn them into wood. They're not really useless, but they're literally just empty beehives that I could use as wood planks. See, there is hope. There is hope. And there it is. Fuck them. I don't even give a shit. Ad break ends in 15 seconds. I'm gonna go in this next 15 seconds. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Let me just craft this guy up. And it looks like he needs to do this. And we got that for next time. And we're just gonna dupe the fuck out of it.